Great guy.
Have you ever tried to mimic my walk?
100%, dude. Very macho, dude.
You can take 4 to 6 months to build capacity for the side hustle, and in 4 to 6 months, it takes over what you make at a 9 to 5. Now you double your capacity
How have I doubled my capacity?
because you don't have a 9 to 5 anymore. In the age of AI, how you stand out in the age of AI is taste. Everybody looks the same, right? Everybody using Opus Clip is sort of on the same because it's the same AI layer. That's how you stand out, is by just quality and taste. Like, you can tell the difference between something that is legitimately edited by somebody versus like it was done automatically. There's a cost to freedom, but is the cost worth you doing it? If you'd have to do this as a full-time job, but the byproduct of you doing this full-time is freedom with your family, your schedule, your children, your life, does that outweigh some of the crap they're just gonna have to deal with as an owner?
I've got a guy that I'm going to be doing ads for.
Who?
That's just this guy.
Who?
His name's Michael.
I like him.
Great guy.
That was perfect.
He's the best.
So the elliptical is, I don't know, it's like I don't know how tall it is. That's the issue. I just don't know how tall it is. And the bike I got yesterday kind of barely-ish fit. I think it'll fit. You see that? One second. Like, I think it'll fit. I just don't know how wide that base is. Like, I can never gauge. Like, I'm like, oh, it'll fit, and then I'm like, oh man, my trunk space is smaller than I thought it was.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. So I gotta say, okay, hey, like how wide and how tall is it? Because if it's not, then I have to enlist you. So
Yeah, and I'm not free.
bro, I got a bunch of questions about what the heck you're doing.
It's a Washa, brother.
What is that?
It's a Washa.
I don't know what that is.
So, and I need you to look up Washa. This is kind of your niche of being able to be right there in front of the
What the heck
computer.
is a Washa? How do you spell that?
Washa. Oh, somebody rag on me if I just spelled that wrong.
Washa.
Spell it right?
Oh, it's a washer brush. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Washer brush. That is not it. How about this? Wash a brush. Feed your skin.
Mm-hmm.
This one's definitely different than what you have.
It's the same principle. It's all of the networks of like your lymphatic system underneath your skin. So when you wake up, it's all puffy, your eyes are all puffy, all that kind of stuff. Like, it's all connected, right? And so you're supposed to do it on your forehead. You do it like right underneath your eyes. You do it on your jawline, and then you allow it to go down your neck into your lymph, and basically gets rid of all your puffiness.
Oh, interesting.
So,
yeah.
Should invest.
Wash a brush.
This one's really awesome. So typically a wash-all is pretty hard, but this one has these really fine bristle. It's just a really nice wash-all. I can't remember what the brand of this is, but it came with a little carrying case. But it also has these like little nodes on the bristles themselves, and just you can't even tell it's going across your skin. So it's really gentle. Doesn't pull your skin. Doesn't cause a whole bunch of wrinkles. You know.
Yeah.
Stretching. You're gonna be stuck on wash. Ask Jessica.
I don't even think she knows.
Oh, bro, 100%. Is she there?
Yeah. Hey, Jess, do you know what a wash-out brush is? Wash-out brush. No, she said it's a brush to wash off your makeup. So, you wash it off your makeup, bro?
No, bro. I'm so disappointed.
It looks like you wash it off makeup.
Are you saying I'm that pretty that I've got makeup on? Is that what you're saying?
Or was it the opposite?
Is this angle doing something?
Or is it that you're ugly that you need makeup?
I'm gonna need makeup for all these zits I'm gonna have once I get absolutely yoked. I'm getting on as much testosterone as I could possibly do.
You're gonna be on testosterone. You go to a TRT clinic.
No, I'm doing back alley.
No.
I'm going all the way, brother. That's gonna be a really key vocabulary shift for me. Brother is gonna be a
Somebody's gonna call you brother.
well, you know what? I'm gonna be jacked, dude. I'm gonna have 24 abs. It's gonna be great.
I still can't find a Washa brush. All I
Just
see is like legit, like all it is a Washa brush right here. Like if you go to washabrush.com, like it's literally a bottle with a brush on it that washes your face. It's a deep cleansing for your face, a foam cleanser.
This is incredible.
So I don't think it's called that.
It's spelled.
How's it spelled, bro?
Bro, I couldn't have been more off, bro. It's spelled GUA space SHA.
Wash. Oh my freaking gosh.
Gua sha.
Guasha.
Gua sha.
Hey Jess, do you know what a gua sha brush is? Oh, evidently I bought her one for her stocking.
Oh my gosh, dude.
But even this one doesn't look like a gua sha brush. This one looks like a hair and scalp one.
Yeah, no, it's not really a
For the face.
Yeah, it's right here. It's the
What?
Yeah, I found it.
Oh, I see. It's a lymphatic. Oh, you have a Oh, somebody bought. Oh, you got yours from Shein, so you're just supporting
No, I did not.
child labor. Literally, it's right here. I have yours right here on Shein.
Look at the same one on every other platform. Shein has their own version, but I don't have the Shein.
No,
one.
this is yours.
No, it's not.
You are supporting child labor. How freaking dare you? That's crazy to me.
You're disrespecting my mother because my mother gave this to me.
Did she get it off of Shein?
No. And
Sure?
I'm pretty sure it's not pronounced Shein. Pretty sure it's Sheen.
It's Shein. Like she is in style. It's Shein.
Who can confirm this?
Me.
How do you know this?
Because I
You're
know
wrong
this.
on so much.
I won't go that far.
Brother.
Brother. There it is, brother.
Monday night.
Here we go. Maybe let me look. Hold yours up. Hold it up. Let me see it.
No. Now it's a
Hold
secret.
it up. Hold it up. Okay. Is it
I'm gonna do it like
gloachy?
that. So now you can't
Is it
see
gloachy?
Huh? Maybe.
This one right here. I think this is it.
This is a nice camera lens, dude.
Window. Is it this one?
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty close to it. But there's a whole bunch of different
Not really,
a bunch of different brands that look the exact same.
Not really.
There are. There's literally so many. Anyways, it's great for a lymphatic system.
Okay.
Which I think that you could use considering
What the crap is that?
the
what?
funkiness you got going on.
I do. I got some. There's a reason why I have a hat. I did have my hair done and everything, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna come in clutch today." And then I got on, and then and then I got then I turned on the
Michael,
what?
I showed you my gua sha. Take the hat off, bro.
That was voluntary.
Let me see it.
No.
A peek.
So
let me, dude, brother,
I had massive puffiness.
Or the content. No, I want to see your forehead. Come on, bro. Take it off.
That's weird.
Take it off in the sauna, dude. Come on. 2 seconds.
No.
Silent treatment, really? Okay,
Yep.
okay. All right.
Yep. No, sir.
What happened? He messed you
No.
up?
Who? Manny?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm texting Manny. What kind of crap is that?
Well, he put me on blast on social media, so guy
Well,
came
you
in.
needed to be with that crazy freaking beard. I didn't say anything, but I was like,
Bro,
dude,
you weren't liking that? I was thinking that
you look like brother.
I was thinking that maybe I could get it to stretch this diagonal all the way to the back of my.
Dude, it was so hard. Like I could skateboard down that ramp, bro.
Yeah, bro. I was gonna have somebody like cut little design like stick figures coming out of it, like they're walking down a.
Dude. And you've had some questionable beer choices, but that one takes the
I don't know how to
cake.
fade. I have no idea how to fade a beard. It's completely in reverse. It's not the same thing.
There's a reason why I go to the barber still. Like I've tried it so many times. There's a barber on TikTok that I can clean myself up between. And so he has some really good tips to like fade in the sideburns a little bit more if they're already kind of like a one or bald almost.
Yeah.
And so I can do that, right? And so you take the back of a clipper and just scrape it down, and it takes off just enough for it to fade in. And so that works really well.
You don't go up. You literally like
just
slide
flip it. Yeah, on the back side of the clipper, you just take it and just run it down, and then it fades it in just enough for you. And so it helps me between my my beard trims on a weekly basis. And so, but this right here, this fade right here and all this, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah. It's just
I just don't. I ask Jessica, but she's cross-eyed sometimes. So
what?
I'm just saying. Sorry to put your business out there.
I cannot wait to add B-roll for this one, dude.
Oh my gosh. So
bro. Well, there goes your weekend. So
there goes my I was just saying. There's a reason why all the pictures in our house are crooked.
Oh god.
Sorry for putting your stuff on blast, Jess. My daughter's cross-eyed too, so I'll be looking at it. I gotta knock her eyes back into place sometimes. You know?
How dare you, brother?
Yeah. Hey, look over here. Hey, I'm over here.
They kind of jingle.
Bro, you'll see it. You'll see it. You're like, oh,
really?
Like she really is.
I didn't know that. My bad.
Oh no, seriously, she is. Like she's legitimately cross-eyed, and I used to make fun of Jess about it, and then she's like, "Now your daughter is," but like literally, there's a picture of Jess. Like
Jess
she's
is
legit. Jess used to be legit cross-eyed too.
Oh, which way?
Like,
inward or?
Huh? I mean, I didn't know there was a difference.
Well, if you cross your eyes, you're looking inwards, right?
I guess so. It's like this one's looking at you, this one's looking around you.
3D.
3D, man.
4D.
I know. I'm just like, what are you doing?
Which one? Hey. Which one do I focus on? This is my good arm.
What's over there? I got something on my wall.
Golly. I had a boss that had one of those. And it was very distracting. I never knew. I'm like, do I respect him by looking at the back? By looking at the cross one? Or do I focus on the one that's actually looking? I was like, I never know. What's the etiquette? I don't even know.
Man, dude, it's legit like a freaking thing, dude.
So mine,
I just don't. And not only is it that, but it's just like, I don't even know, man. But yeah, so that's why she can't do my beard, because she was like because she can be, sometimes it depends on what it is, but she'd be the type to be like, it's good enough, and it won't be good enough.
Man, you know, my brother, not to spill his business or anything like that, but he had very loose eye muscles. I guess. I don't know what the actual, like, medical term for it is, and he had to actually go to,
Oh
a
wow.
really good, child, hospital in San Antonio during our time there and
Oh
have
wow.
them tightened. Yeah, because he
What?
could do them at will. Like, he could control one eye to do whatever it wants to do. It was the craziest thing.
Man, you can get your eye muscles tightened?
You can.
What do they do? Just like
Yeah, just like the Shure microphone, Michael. No, it's a pretty extensive process, but I
that's
think at this
crazy.
point and this was, like, '90s.
Oh, so okay.
Like, things are probably way more advanced for it now,
Yeah,
but,
for
it was
sure.
a I don't think we liked that doctor. I think that guy was kind of a butt, but either way,
Yeah.
yeah, my brother, he'd be sitting there talking to you, and he'd be looking straight at you with both eyes, and then one of those eyes would just start to and he could just look independently wherever he wanted. He can make both
Oh, that's
go.
crazy.
Yeah, he can make both go whichever direction he wanted. Just the wildest experience.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eh, I hate anything like that, but so I really want to do my beard myself. I would love to do my beard because I would save a ton of money a
Yeah.
month, a lot of money a month on that. But I just, I don't know. To be honest, like if I think I'm more scared to like screw my beard up and then have to like shave the whole thing off, and nobody wants that.
I would love to see this.
Oh, bro, no, no. Those are my glamour shot days.
Glamour shot days. No, yeah, man, and I think I could figure it out. I think the problem is like, no matter how good I get at, like, doing my beard, uh, my face is still puffy. So, the problem isn't really, like, my facial hair where I think it is. I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I don't really like my beard because my face looks puffy." And then, "Oh, I don't really like my goatee because my face is puffy," or whatever the case is. The problem,
Hmm.
like you said in the last episode, uncovering the things that aren't as obvious, it's the fact that my face is puffy. So, it's like, I would like to be able to get rid of this, you know,
Hmm.
and dietary changes and that sort of thing, cardio, and I need to get
Yeah.
like, me at 185, we're sitting here on the podcast, like, I'm almost I'm almost tempted to make a commitment to my fitness, not be for a transformation of like, "Oh, look at me, like, I look good," but just so the podcast can see what a 185-pound Will looks like. Because I show back up, man, I look like a little baby.
Yeah. Well, you'd be surprising people with your beard choices, and then one day you'll shave it off. The next day you'll have a goatee. The next day you got a Fu Manchu. The next day you got an Italian beard.
I'm very particular, dude, but that goes back to, like, my characteristic of adaption.
Mm,
I go to work, and then depending on what my week at work looked like if I
yeah.
spent more time in the office and I'm around more professionals, VPs, executive level individuals, and like based upon like what their presentation is, I'm like, I need to change my presentation. And
Ah.
then the next week I'm not there. And I'm like, I look like a child. Like and not to say that those executives look like children, but there's kind of like a clean shaven, you know, process for the
Oh,
executive usually, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. Yeah, I get it. And so, yeah.
Go back in the field and everyone else has beards, and I'm like, "Oh, I guess I need a beard again." And then I don't like the beard because the beard makes my face look big, and so or my head look even bigger than it is, and so then I'm like, "Well, maybe I'll do a goatee," and then I'm like, "I'm Spanish."
Man, dude, I'll say probably like man, the sickest beard that looked on you is when you grew it out a ton a couple months back, and then you had it like just shaped in, dude. Look freaking sick, bro. It contoured you really well, right? And so that's ultimately why uh, I I fade mine the way that I do now. It's just because like it's a thing, right? Like you like shape your beard for your face, right? Because if you don't, then it makes you look wider than you actually really are, right? Because there's so much heaviness like up here, and so
Yeah,
I
yeah,
take the
yeah.
heaviness down and put it in here, so that way it feels way more like even now, like I like it, but I would actually do the fade more like right here and then cut it off right here and then have it more full going into it because it contours the face more. And so, yeah, man, like it's
That's
it's
where I
it's a
mess up.
real thing.
Yeah, that's where I mess up is like I grow it out and then I go to shape it up, and not to say anything against Manny. Manny does an incredible job.
Amazing work, yeah.
Yeah, Evolve Barbershop in Frisco, Texas, one of the best places I've ever in my entire life.
Honestly, legit, yeah. Like and he's the only one that can do my hair and my beard in like 30 minutes. Like
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
in and out
with a full conversation.
with a
Usually, like,
full conversation.
yeah,
Yeah,
you don't get that. You either get conversation or you get a good cut. Those are like
yeah,
the 2 choices you get.
and a hot towel,
Yeah, but you get the hot.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get Barbero. I love Barbero. Like shout out to Eddie over there. Like I mean, he's been doing my stuff for a long time. But dang, they be taking a long time. Like he takes a full like hour and 15 minutes.
There was a guy I was going to in, Carrollton or Louisville, one of the 2. Didn't tap, I think it was Louisville, and excellent guy. He was kind of like your old school barber kinda guy, and so, like,
Yeah,
he had the best music choices, and so it was really good, and he had good conversation too, and he was very light-handed, but 2 hours, kid you not, guaranteed. I'm like, "How
that's
many times do
crazy.
you have to fade this side?" And correct me if I'm wrong, maybe that's just for, like, my type of hair, maybe that's just, like, what it takes, like, to really get that fade that you're wanting. You know, if
Hmm.
I go anywhere else and they take that long fading, like, I all of a sudden come out with no hair. It just keeps going up and up and up and up. Well, that's what
Yeah,
happens with the beard. I grow it out, I get it so full, and then I'm like, "Okay, I wanna shape it into kind of that Leonidas situation," but then it ends up becoming like a Leonidas thing too close to the mouth, and I don't like that. And because I can't replicate it anymore, and I have to just keep going back.
what's Leonidas?
Look up you're the one with the computer, brother. Look up Leonidas from the 300s from
Whoa.
yeah.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah, Gerard Butler,
From Sparta.
Sparta, yeah.
So
Gerard Butler.
Leonidas. Yeah.
That's a dope beard. Kinda shapes it. It's kind of like a
Yeah. Down.
spear. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I've never been able to like I can't do that because right here, I don't grow a lot.
Mhm.
And so it grows super thick on these sides, but not right here. And so I can't.
Yeah, I noticed mine too. Like, I feel like my hair stops growing after a period of time. But then again, I've got coarse curly hair, and so it just continues to curl and curl and curl and curl and curl for
Right.
less. But then if I pick it out, then I got a face fro, you know, and that's
Yeah. I mean,
I
but
don't
if you pick it out and then fade it, right? You know what I mean? That'd be kind of sick.
I could perm it.
Please do.
If you'll take that hat off
Please,
to the audience, brother.
please. If I take my hat off, will you perm your beard next time?
Is it possible? I'll do it.
No, no, no. Will you?
No. No.
Okay.
I don't know if it's
Dang.
possible because then it's like, what did I just do to my face? You know what I mean?
Nothing. How long does your beard need to be to perm it?
Brother, you were a robot there. How long?
Half black guy.
Yeah, be specific. Not it.
At least 2 inches long.
Yeah.
So if you grew your beard out and actually picked it, could it be like up to 2 inches long?
Yeah. I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Am I going to do it? No. That's
Freaking hey, dude, no fun
that's
at
the real
all.
question, right?
Way to way to lead on the audience. Thanks.
No, dude,
Jeez.
I know what you mean though. Yeah, shaping does that play a big role in your day to day in regards
Shaping my
to
beard?
no. Looks for you, like internally?
I mean,
I know it plays some role
um,
because conversations,
yeah,
but
I mean it does, yeah. So I would say to an extent. Yes, it does because I mean, I sometimes I have to be on camera and I have to interact with executives. I have to interact with people. So, but sometimes I don't know. Like I don't put on as long as my beard is like I have it combed and oiled, I'm good, right? So as long as my beard is fine, I can always throw a hat on and get onto a call. I don't care, right? Like, and so for me, um, I mean, but it's also just the industry I'm in as well. You know, like even tech executives aren't really wearing suits, so it doesn't matter. I just look presentable enough to where they trust me.
You want to hear something transparent?
Mm.
Um, I have a thing, and I don't know if I've ever mentioned this on the podcast, and maybe somebody who listens to this can kind of advise me what this is. I have a thing. I don't know if this would be. I don't think you'd call it like a fetish or anything like that. I think it's just more of like a habit. I don't know what the word would be for it. I
Yeah.
try to match the cadence of people's walks subconsciously.
What?
So the rhythm and cadence of how
Yeah.
people, if I see a new person in the way that they walk, maybe they're an athlete or, then someone else, maybe they're a skate, whatever the case is, right? I, for a moment, try to match their cadence of walk. Like I try to walk. So I'm like, that's a unique walk. And for some reason, I try to like mirror what their walk style is. It's kind of like people who, need to mock, you know what I mean? Like like you said something a certain way, or you said a word the wrong way. And it's like, I really need to mock you. It's almost like the same thing. Like if I see a new walking style, I have to, what?
Just like how you're saying this is like you said a word the wrong way, and I feel the need to really mock you. Ink.
That's the thing, dude. That's a real thing for people.
I
Whether
know.
they
I
do,
just
whether they follow through, like, is like a difference.
okay. Okay, I get it. I thought you're talking like in real time following through, like I'm just talking and I said orange, and you're over here going orange, 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 orange.
No, 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 no. That's a tick. I'm fairly certain that's a tick. No, no, no. This is, which I guess in a way, like,
I guess it could be, but
I think everyone has that a little bit though too. Like if I said,
I
remember
don't.
that episode I said, yeah, you do. I said, "Oh," and you said, "What was that?"
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but for me, it's yeah, cadences of walking.
Interesting. Okay.
Don't know what it is. I think like subconsciously, I kind of feel like my walk isn't natural, so I'm trying to find like a new one.
Huh. Why
Now
do you
you
think
know,
that?
hmm?
Why do you think your walk isn't natural?
Because I'm always in pain.
Oh,
Which yeah,
that makes sense. So you're trying to find something that looks normal that doesn't feel like you're in pain.
I'm like that person looks like they're walking really naturally. Like maybe it'll work for me. It doesn't, dude. The shoe
Why
does
don't
not
you need to
fit.
go, dude? Go get fixed.
Whoa, whoa! I'm trying to have more children, brother. What the? Whoa, whoa. No, never. Not this anatomy, son.
Gonna get you neutered.
That's not what God designed.
No, it is not. Um, no, I think you should. If you're always in pain, then like you should. Then a chiropractor is worth it, right? I know. Like, I know we talked about I know we talked about before. Chiropractors always have a subscription or something to sell you, but I think you actually need it.
I feel very judged by you right now. I don't know what it is. Like your tone has changed. Like I'm feeling very
Well,
less.
no, less. No. I feel like you really need to go get it fixed. Like I think your back and your neck. I think you really should go to like an actual chiropractor and like legit pay the money
Yeah, I
to
do.
go get fixed because like and not because like you mimic people's walks or anything, but like legit to like having. I can't even say this with a straight
it's
face.
it's a it's the tone in which you say it. You know.
It's just, you know what? I appreciate you being transparent with me. Um, So, have you ever tried to mimic my walk?
100%, dude.
Take
100%.
really short strides.
No, it's very macho, dude. You have a very it's like there's a lot of hands and arms in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I catch you, just going. Like, I swear, man. Like, what the? I want to be like, hey,
Bro,
stop it. Stop it now. Stop it.
take it as a compliment, dude. God.
Stop it.
Mm. Oh,
No,
really?
all seriousness though, you should literally, I know you've been in pain for a while. So like you should go get, like, you should legit pay the money to a chiropractor and go get and get it resolved. Cause I think it's actually chiropractic. Cause it's, is it disc? Is that what it is? Or is it just
No,
like, it was like
shoot, I hope
lumbar
not, dude. Golly.
or
No.
is it like, sacrum type stuff?
Well, I have a hip that's, um,
Okay.
kind of a little higher than another,
There's a, how much is that guy over at,
Mildcore,
yeah,
60.
60? There's a one that we're thinking about going to, Melissa.
Mhm.
I think it's Melissa. It's called Cornerstone. It's been recommended by a few people now.
I
And
saw it. Yeah.
yeah, they're only $50. No insurance.
Really?
Yeah, $50.
That's not bad at all.
Not at all, man. So maybe you do that. But you should 100% be going because I think I think you need chiropractic care, but I also think you need like sports medicine therapy.
100%, dude. Yeah,
You know?
I'm thinking about 2026. That's something I'm really praying about is like, "Hey, God, you know, I need you to put me in a position. I want you to put me in a position to be able to, like, optimally get consistent with, like, some of the health things. Because that's another thing of, like, why my beard situation, like, I don't do I shave it off because I'd rather shave it off, start over, than to have to go pay an additional $50 to get my beard done. Like, it's just not in my budget. I'm just gonna be completely honest. I can't just go, 3 times a month to Manny, you know what I mean? So, I'll let my
Yeah.
hair grow. I specifically let it I'll have him do it a certain way, for the beard and for the hair that I can probably go the entire month without. Like, it's not gonna be ideal, but I can manage and kinda do a little bit of housekeeping, you know what I mean, or TLC to, like, keep it, because I specifically am not going to spend another $60, 65 bucks.
Oh yeah, for like hair and beard.
Could I?
Yeah.
Taking attribute points and then putting them back into that? I could, but it's like right now, like I feel like I've got so much going on that I haven't really sat down and
Yeah.
need to do my budget again and kind of like look at where I can. Same thing with the chiropractor. Like Mile Core, $60. I know Tim does an incredible job. Shout out again, McKinney Mile Core if you need real like sports medicine and or pinpoint targeting. No paid promotion, but Tim is awesome if he's still there. Um, I just
Also,
need to.
Tim. Yeah.
What about Tim?
I was gonna say, hey, if Tim needs videography services and reels, hit you up.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been on this alignable thing, that Christine got me on. I guess she was on it, and so she got me connected with her network on Alignable. I think I sent you an invitation to
I
your
ain't
work
got
email.
nothing.
Check your work. You don't check any of the
I
actual.
do actually. It's on my phone, sir.
Anyways, you need to put notifications on your WhatsApp. Is what you need to do. Anyways,
Is it on WhatsApp?
no, it's not. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, um, what was I trying to say?
I don't know.
Alignable. I've got a couple people on there, or they've been asking me the question of if we offer more services than just podcasting. So
Oh, they have?
I don't know
And
if it's coming.
you say
Hmm?
yes, right?
I haven't said anything yet.
Why? If they're asking you, tell them.
I don't know if it's an actual. I'll investigate. Why are you getting upset, dude? Like you're getting so irate about this.
What I'm just saying is, man, is stop screwing around.
I know. I know.
No, no. You don't know if it's like a bot.
Right? Yeah. Like I'll have to investigate if it's a bot or not. But Either
You
way,
know,
it could be a good
us,
opportunity to, because there's like a bunch of businesses in there that are kind of aligned around like what we do, like some photographers, some media
bro.
companies, and other different stuff. And so,
Honestly, legit, like legit. If you wanted to go and just get and start doing videography service for people, like just take some of the stuff that we're doing, and maybe some of the stuff that you have done with some of your videos on yours, and then put them into like a small little portfolio, and then just go to businesses and be like, hey, like I'm building a portfolio, and so I have discounted rates right now, and just walk into a business, be like, hey, this is what I do. Can I do this for you too?
yeah,
Right? If you wanted to do that, but
yeah,
I think I'm more highlighting the ease of doing it than I am anything else.
yeah. It's the thing is, it's like not even a confidence thing. I'll walk in, I'll talk to anybody.
Yeah,
You
you will
know,
for sure.
I it's just got to align with what I've my capacity, at the moment.
For sure. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta stretch your capacity.
I know, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, some
I didn't know what my true capacity was until I stretched it. Then I was like, I got it. I know where my limits are now. Like I've been doing it for so long now that I'm like, okay, I know what I can confidently handle before
yeah.
something starts to drop.
Yeah, I've been there too. Here most recently, especially with how involved my 9 to 5 is, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Right.
Like, what am I willing to give? Because a lot of times, dude, it's just not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling to be sitting there at, like, 8:30,
Right.
9:30 at night, freaking editing, and you're like, "Man,
That's true.
no one else is editing."
But you know what though? It could probably feel a lot better.
If I was getting paid to do it.
Exactly. It's sometimes our our outlook changes a little bit when there's something monetary attached to it. When somebody's like, "Oh yeah, I'll pay you like $2,000-3,000 for a set of 10 reels. I'll edit all flipping night for you."
Yeah, yeah. I'll go the fullest extent of figuring out
Exactly.
how to do Premiere Pro for
Exactly.
that.
So I think it's yeah, and so um, it's all perspective. I think at the end of the day, it's all perspective. Right now, right, editing just for what we do, right? It's like, okay, let me get into that space
Yeah.
versus an actual client that's saying, "Hey, Mike, you went and you shot the video. It's your creative thought. It's everything that you've come up with for a client, right? They've already dropped $1,000 deposit for you. It makes it a little easier,
It does. It doesn't for what we personally have going on for it, because that's the thing. If something starts paying, all of a sudden, it's like, you know,
hmm.
a shifting of attributes. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, if I went out and I started, you know, because it takes time, even unless was redistributing their content to some other editor, which I could do it that route as well of just redistributing services, that sort of thing. But, yeah, like, if it was actually gonna be me and I started to go, like, get a couple clients that within my capacity of what I have available, which I don't have a whole bunch available, now it's competing with what our brand is doing.
Right. Okay, so let's play that. Let's play that angle, right? I mean, would it be forever? No, right? It would be until you can free up your other capacity, right? So my thing is if you can take 4 to 6 months to build capacity for the side hustle, and in 4 to 6 months it takes over what you make in a 9 to 5. Now you doubled your capacity
How have I doubled my capacity?
because you don't have a 9 to 5. You don't have a 9 to 5 anymore, right? If you can,
If I switch out of my 9 to 5.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. So like if it only took 4 to 6 months of you really doing that and having consistent clients over that sort of time, obviously this is arbitrary, right? But if you took that, but it's all it could, this could be very real too, right? And you took 4 to 6 months to like build this up, then there's just a 4 to 6 month gap and then now you don't have a 9 to 5, you have a lot more capacity, and
Yeah.
you manage your own schedule, so on and so forth. Meaning that depending on the route you wanted to go, depending on the route that you wanted to do, like, it's a very doable route.
It it's kind of sad how doable it would be,
Yeah.
um, how quickly that would be because, yeah, I mean, I don't think it's like obviously you get like a really good client that wants like really high valued reels for a really accelerated rate, and that'd be great if you covered it all in one go with one client.
Mhm.
But like, the idea, like especially like on things like Fiverr, is to offer like something that's appealing and attractive to get a larger capacity of work and
Yeah.
clients. Right? And so like I could honestly realistically cover like my monthly probably pretty quickly, which is sad.
Uh,
But the
I
praying,
mean, legitimate easy, yeah.
yeah. I mean, it would take legwork and it would take, but
It would.
here's where I think I have, if I can boost myself up for a minute, what I think
Go
I
for it.
have leverage wise over others that might be in that space. Some others, my communication. So my ability to communicate, obviously I'm not foreign from another, another
Mhm.
country. Like my ability to communicate, to share in the same value that you see in your business and or your creation or your content, to share that with you and to give, just like Manny, to give you um non cookie cutter, you know, feedback or criticism or whatever the case is, because I'm trying to put myself in your shoes of how you care about your establishment or your career, your business or whatever the case is. I think that would be the difference, and that would help me progressively gain trust from new clients and even pre-existing clients a lot quicker than some others. Cause like I can tell you when I spend time on Fiverr and I come across somebody good, they're really usually only good for about a single project.
Mhm.
Because then I'm like, "Well, hey, I didn't like that. Can you do this?" And they're like, "Well, you should have said that in the beginning." I'm like, "You say you have unlimited revisions, so why did I need to say that in the beginning? You didn't get it right."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Well, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "Then why have unlimited revisions?" So it's like the communication is just not,
Yeah.
and it's not because they're being rude, it's because legitimately individuals from different countries
Don't
speak
understand.
differently.
Yeah.
They don't understand and they speak differently, and that comes across rude probably from our perspective here in the United States, but it is what it is.
Dude, how did that one video do where you were, when you went and, like, sat down, you're holding the mic, and you're in your hoodie?
Did it I only put it on TikTok because that's the only platform I had
Yeah.
social.
Did it do well? It looked like it did. I liked it.
Bu 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 Sorry. It did okay. I didn't boost it either.
Man, so I'm thinking, like, legit, like, do a video like that and just be like, "Hey, I'm Will," and or something like, just do your pitch. Hey, I wanna do your videography and your reels for you, right? This is what I do. This is why I'm different. This is why you should go to me, right? And then like do like some editing, cinematography type edits on it, and put some cash behind it, and do it as an ad on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
And then just use that same creative, and then just copy that same video, just different hooks.
Yeah, that's a process, right? Just kind of
Yeah.
switching
Well,
out
I
hooks.
mean, yeah, switching out hooks, but, like, I mean, literally, you already have the video, like, do the video once, and then, like, twice a week, change your hooks. That's it, you know? And so maybe 30 minutes of work,
Yeah.
just change the hook out, and just have all that creative out, right? Because at the end of the day, ads is about creative testing, right? Get as much creative as you can out there, right? Put $10 behind, you have 5 ads, right? And dude, I will happily invest in this for you too. I'll give you the cash for this, literally. And all you do is just go out there, put $10 behind each one on a per day basis, and then see what tests, and test and see which one hook does it, and then go all in on that one and milk it till it's dry,
Hmm.
right? And then just have that TikTok go to like a forum or some type of land. I mean, and just right. Or what even better is just have it go to a Calendly. Have them go straight to a Calendly like that. As hey, click link below, book with me, right? And just stack up the calendar.
Yeah. Hmm.
Interesting.
It is interesting. I think they're saying that social media influencers and or just real aspects is supposed to grow by like 17% this year,
Yeah,
or it was like 17 million. I don't know, not 17 million percent, but like there's supposed to be like 17
huge.
million. Yeah, it just enormous.
It's
There's no
enormous.
shortage of like influencers and people who are needing reels, and obviously there's things like Opus clips and all this different stuff that you can use, but that doesn't mean that you're no longer doing things, right? You could, if you have the perfect headshot and like it's the perfect cropping, and then you just copy paste or like you just hit schedule and it's done. That's not
Yeah,
how everyone's situation is, and there's a lot of newcomers that are out there like we were, and they're not getting the right angle, and they're not getting the right color grade, and they're not getting all this different stuff. It's like
exactly.
they just don't,
Well,
yeah,
that's
there's a
the issue.
constant.
That's the issue, right? That's how you stand out, right? Is because at the end of the day, in the age of AI, how you stand out in the age of AI is taste, right? Like everybody looks the same. Everybody's looking the same, right? Everybody using Opus Clip is, I mean, sort of on the same because like, it's the same AI layer,
Yeah,
right? It might be a little
yeah,
different for what they're talking about, but like if we put somebody's Opus clip next to our Opus clip, I bet we can see same frame rates or the same type of frames or same type of transitions, right? Because it's being reused. And so I think at the end of the day, like that's how you stand out is by just quality and taste. Like how like do you is you can tell the difference between something that is legitimately edited by somebody versus like it was done automatically by
yeah,
AI.
you can.
Like you can just tell, right? And so that's how you stand out, right? And then being able to say that and your or like that's I've even seen some people go both routes. I saw a guy the other day. Um, he was like, he goes, I want to start two businesses that compete against each other, right? Because so right now, so in his niche, he's a
Interesting.
detailer, right?
Yeah.
He's a detailer, right? So he has two companies, right? One company that is super high end, right? Super high end cars. I'm talking about Lamborghinis, Ferraris, all that, right? Super luxury cars, right? That has a high price tag attached to it, right? But he also has another business that does like Toyotas and like and all like the lower end, the customers that don't want to pay a lot but still want a good detail, right? And so that way, like whoever they book with, he still gets the money, 'cause
Yeah.
he's just capturing both markets. So, and I've also seen this in the digital space, right? Where people are like, "Hey, for video editing, like, yeah, we can do that, and we can do super custom stuff, right? There's a price tag to that, right? Could be 3, 4, $5,000 a month for that. Or, hey, we also offer human and AI editing as well to help bring that cost down, right? And you can offer those, 600, 800, $1,200 packages, right? So that way it's less time on you. You don't spend time on lower end work than you will on the higher end work. So that way you can balance out capacity but still capture both markets
Hmm.
or really capture both customer profiles.
I'm gonna pray about this, man. I am because
I'm gonna pray through it with you, man, because we've had a lot of talks around it. I know it's a passion of yours as well, right? Like videography, like there is a passion here. Where it lies, I don't know if I have a clear mind of where it's at, and that's for you, right? Like of what you're passionate about.
it's not so like the Hasselblad.
Yeah,
I want it, I'll get it,
but do
but
you
like
need it?
it's not even that. Like I want it, I'm
Oh,
going to get it
yeah,
eventually. But then under the full understanding that I'm only going to use it here and there.
a few times, yeah.
Do you know what I
Or
mean?
you
Like
or maybe not.
or it's selectively. Okay, so we're going on this trip. Like, I think that I would like to be able to use, I want to be able to capture things on this specific trip. Or I go out and I do, certain creative thing for the Metroplex and I capture a lot of the different unique history or culture of the Metroplex. Great, but I'm not going to do that every single week. And it might take 6 months for me to get back around to like that creative style where I'm like, oh, I just saw something during a drive. Do you see what I'm saying? So for me,
Y
I think it would be okay because I like where I'm at and I like what I'm learning in my 9 to 5. But realistically, there is an opportunity that I do feel like I'm missing out on from a passion that takes up a smaller percentage of
Your
like my
time.
capacity.
Yeah,
And so if like I could leverage, an hour an evening, hour and a half an evening, helping other creatives and then also obviously forming new forms of or ways of acquiring income by doing that and redistributing some capacity there, that would make more sense. To do it as like that's like my full-time job, all of a sudden now I don't want to do it anymore. like like
well,
it just yeah.
I implore you to think of it differently, though, right? Like, doing it as a full-time job. So I think doing something like this as a full-time job, there's a trade-off. There's things that, like, 'cause I want to go into full-time consultant, but there's things that I can care less about in my pa like, I'm passionate about the work that I do, but there's some of the crap that I'd rather not do, right? I would just rather not do
Yeah.
it. It sucks, right? But it's part of the job, right? There's a cost to freedom, always, right? But is the cost worth you doing it, right? So, if you'd have to do this as a full-time job, but the byproduct of you doing this full time is freedom with your family, your schedule, your children, your life, and what you want to do, does that outweigh some of the crap they're just going to have to deal with as an owner? Or is it more about doing it as a full-time job removes the passion?
It's that. I've looked at it from both ways. And it's not that there's not like an
Yeah.
opportunity for me to be able to take leaps of faith. Absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
kind of been doing that on and off for quite a
Yeah.
while. But for me, what makes it an interesting thing to do is that I don't do it often. And so
Yeah.
I am again, like I've said, I take a moment of creativity
Yeah.
and I might not get back to that same type. Like I create music,
Yeah.
and I write lyrics. I haven't written in 6 months. So, but like tomorrow might inspire me and I might be on it for the next month. So it's it's one of those situations where I'm not scared to like work for myself. I'm not scared to get out there to be able to like, to take advantage of like the skills I have. I just want to make sure that that like aligns with like what's really like feeding me on a daily basis. So like right, the podcast is like the longest thing. That's how I know this is what God has me doing. 100%. Like hear me out.
Yeah, I'm
This is
hearing.
the one thing in my entire life, other than my marriage, that I have followed through to this point, this
Mhm.
long. Years, 4
Yeah.
years now. Like,
Yeah.
and that's a testimony for me, not because, oh, now I'm stuck. I could leave tomorrow. I have those thoughts all the time, dude, because I'm like, I get overwhelmed. I'm like, oh man, I'm doing this. I'm using too much of my creativity and like I'm gonna be burned out. Remember, like I said, I give a whole bunch of energy and then sometimes I don't know how to replenish. And so then I'm left like kind of decrepit. And those are when I go through those moments of like kind of feeling down or whatever else in the month. I
Mhm.
call it the man time of the month or whatever. But like that's a real thing for me. Like it cycles like continuously. So I had to be very specific. Like I can spend a whole bunch of time boosting up my dad. Like, and then all of a sudden, like he like takes off and he's like on this fire for like fitness. And then I look at myself and I'm like, dragging. He's like, "Hey, we got to do this, and that." I'm like, I don't have the motivation now because
Mm,
I gave it all away. So I have to be very specific. My characteristic and my personality has to be very particular about how I distribute that creativity and that need to want to, or that urge and desire to want to create, to where it doesn't extinguish too quickly. And so to be able to do that on a light side might bring and shed some light if I take the leap of faith to even just get started, like you always talk about, on a light side, might transform my thoughts about whether or not I really want to do it or could do it full time if I even knew what that looked like from a
yeah,
lighter entry point, you know?
yeah. I think it's worth that exploration. And the reason why is the way you're talking is anybody starting something has the same thoughts as you. Like you're not alone in that. Like I've thought the same thing. Like, can I do this full time?
I'm
I
special.
can't.
How dare you?
Like, but like in all honesty, like it's like can I sustain this? Right? Am I going to sustain this? Right? And so, kind of what I would say to that is one, almost every creator or videographer or anybody within this space struggles with that same thing, right? They get stuck in the mundane. So what do? They have to zoom out. They have to go. That's why a lot of them will go to um, like creative events. They'll go to South by Southwest, or they'll go to like
Oh, yeah,
Adobe Max.
by the way.
They'll go to Adobe Max or something like they'll go to these creative events because it's that new spark that they need to get to understand what's happening in the industry and get really excited again, right? So you're not alone in that thinking,
Yeah, I'm
right?
not doing that very well either, am I? Because I'm just like I get all that from social media, which is like there's too much bad for like what I'm getting good.
Right. There's too much bad. So like getting removing the things that I think there's I think in social media, you can give yourself parameters to say, okay, hey, like these are the creators that I love following because they provide me just an immense amount of I get immense amount of respect from them, and I love what they're doing for the industry. Right? If you have like those types of like outlooks with the people that you follow, then it's more meaningful because the videos that you see are going to go, man. You're not envious. You're going, oh, that's such a good idea. Let me try that.
Yeah,
Right?
let me pick a
It's
piece from
almost
that. Yeah.
exactly. Or, "Oh, I love the way they transition that," or, "Oh my gosh, I didn't realize," or and then or whatever it is, right? Like following those creators that are really driving you forward. And
Yeah.
then take your creativity to an event. There's so many creative events that happen in the DFW or within Texas itself that's easy to get to. That can be like a day trip. You know what I mean? And so that way, but when you have the capacity to do it, then it makes more it makes it so much more worthwhile because then you can bring that just like impact from like a creative event into the work that you're doing for your clients and the people around you, right? Is a continuous reigniting. I honestly don't believe that any type of creative, whether that is in the digital space, that's in the video space, that's in my space, anybody's space, right? We all get burnt out, right? But it's up to us to go, okay, like I need some inspiration. I'm in a rut, right?
Right.
I just can't I just can't creatively think about this. I mean, think of writer's block. Writer's block is the most known one, right? But
Mhm.
writer's block spans every industry. You know, they just have to get out and go find some inspiration. The same thing, man. Like it's about finding that inspiration. So even though you're like, I don't know if I can do this full time, like I think reframe it just a little bit and see if that aligns better.
It's not that I don't know if I could. I could. Would I? I've been in positions where
Right. That's what
I
I'm
took
saying.
the leap and then I'm in it and I know I can do it, but now I don't want to do it. That's the problem. So, especially when I'm pushing into lanes that are not actually like what God wants me to do. Like we've talked about.
Yeah,
You
it
can go
should align.
Yeah, you can go your whole life and be the most successful place or
Yeah.
person on the planet, Bill
Mhm.
Gates, and like have no I don't know really what his relationship with Christ is, but I kind of feel like I know that he's not a believer in
0% is he,
you
yeah.
know what I mean? So it's like you can be extremely successful. That I'm not looking for that.
Yeah,
I am looking for the freedom like you're talking about, but God's like revealing that in unique ways outside of my career, you know? So it's
right.
like I agree with you, and that's why I enjoy our brotherhood and our friendship, because you can lean on me from your perspectives of what like you've
Mhm.
how he's moved in your life to encourage me out of dull areas of my life too. But then also I appreciate your balance to not like overdo it to the point where it's like you need to do this, and I'm like I don't. I'm
Right.
not called to do that. And then like we butt heads. We don't ever do that. So like I appreciate that about you. But and
Of
I
course,
agree.
brother.
I agree that like there's areas where you just never know unless you obviously he's giving me a passion for something, for this to some degree, because here I am doing this.
Mhm.
I just need to be more precise about how I'm praying, because I don't always do that super well, which is what intrigued me about your 2026 planning is okay. Seems a little complex, but just because I'm not doing it, so it's like
Right.
I need to like pick a little bit and adopt a little bit of like what you've got going on, which we do that a lot. It's like, hey, what's a good place to eat? That's now my new place to eat.
Mhm.
And we kind of go back and forth. And I think that's what's good about real, like valuable friendships is like you kind of become each other just a little bit in certain areas,
Absolutely.
So um, I will commit that I will be diligently praying about what that next step kind of looks like,
Mhm.
and just listening, tuning myself to listen to like what the response of the Holy Spirit is on moving forward on something like that. Because I mean, I'm interested. You've kind of helped me see it from a different perspective today, to an extent that like as long as I'm not looking at it from a perspective of like really the next 6 months, like I'm full blown in it. It's just a
Yeah.
little too much for me, and I have to remove myself from that because that's the way that I like to think of things. Is like how far down the line can I project myself, and so even just to kind of step out and go one client, 3 reels, something.
Right. Can like first quarter, can you get one client?
Yeah.
You know, maybe. Yeah. I think you could. Right. And just starting off small. Right. And then you're like, okay, this wasn't as bad. I can handle two. Right. And you're
Yeah,
like,
I've
okay,
got one in mind.
you know,
I've got a guy that, I'm gonna be doing ads for, so
who,
hmm?
who,
That's just this guy.
who is it?
Just this hmm?
Who?
Uh, his name's Michael.
Oh, I like him.
I like him more. I like him more.
I like him already. He's a
Know
great
nothing
guy.
about it. Great.
He's a
Do
great
not go
guy.
down on great guy.
He's that was perfect.
He's the best. He died he died like a dog.
You talk like a dog. Yeah, that's hilarious. No, 100% that, dude. So let's yeah, we'll wrap all that up after this, man. But I think yeah, I love it, man.
Yeah, it's been good, man. I appreciate your time as always.
Of course, brother.
Everyone, in order to follow us,
Yes, indeed.
YouTube, primary, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or everywhere you could possibly listen to this. Support us. It's 2026. We need all love. Listen to the podcast. Be ready for Michael's book.
Yes, listen to it. I need to pay bills.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.